Tribute to the late, great Dale Earnhardt by Hendrick Motorsports, as they have taken all 3 of the Car of Tomorrow races. And Jeff, there is so much we can talk about with this win, but that tribute to Dale Earnhardt was so high class and such a great thing for the fans to see.
Well, thank you. I was hoping it didn't come across the wrong way. I certainly nowhere near as good as him or anywhere close to him, but to be able to tie him in 76 wins is overwhelming to me. I never dreamed I'd ever do something that he did like that, and we've been holding on to that flag for a long time and wanted to pay tribute to him and honor him. If he was here, who knows, he'd have 100 wins by now, but it's just awesome to get 76 to battle Tony Stewart, and then to have Junior come over and say the words that he said. That meant the world to me, to get his blessings, that he was happy that we did that.
Jeff, I need you to explain to me, just absolutely an incredible finish, but I need you to explain to me, you were leading the race, trying to pass the one, smoke comes up there and gets you. I mean, what was going through your mind? What was your mindset to get back to the lead?
Well, the one was good, all day, and I understand he's racing for position, and I had position on him and got underneath him, and he was just racing me so hard. And then we got up there, and he pretty, he just held me up, and I got a run on him. I couldn't finish it off, and Stewart did a great move. He got to my quarter panel and got to the outside. When he got to the outside, I thought we were done. I really did, because it was so hard to pass. But to be honest, our car was so awesome on that last run, and it was been pretty awesome on short runs all night long. And so, Tony was a little bit loose through 1 and 2, so I was able to stay close enough to him where he got loose again, and I got underneath him. And then I just took him wide a little bit in 3 and 4, and then once I got up front, I was able to run away from him until those last couple laps he started reeling me back in.
Jeff, earlier we were talking what a monumental night it is for you. I don't know if you realize it. First of all, your first Cup win here, you've won a Busch race. You tied Dale Earnhardt. Your baby's in victory lane, but it's still in your wife's belly. But man, I mean, and an incredible race. Do you realize everything that you did tonight?
Honestly, I don't think it's all sunk in yet. I'm overwhelmed right now. It just feels so good to get back to victory lane.
And you shut the media up.
Yeah.
Because you've won.
Yeah, we don't have to.
No, we're still talking, Kenny.
We should have checked 2 in a row here off, but we didn't get it done last week, and I made some mistakes last week that cost us the win, and I told this team, we're going to get that one back, and I was just so glad. Life is good. I mean, life is good. I got
You're
awesome,
smiling.
I got an awesome life, and when things on the track are going the way they're going, it doesn't get much better than this.
Yeah, things on the track. What a difference between you and Steve. We see it with Jimmy and Chad. We see it with Tony and Zippy. But now it seems like you and Steve really are, strong.
Well, I always knew that Steve and I would click, It really came down to what kind of leader he was going to be. He's never been in that kind of a role before, and that's where he's impressed me the most, is that he's taken charge of this team. He's come in there, he's made this team his own. He doesn't treat me like I've won 76 races and 4 championships. He treats me like the driver that you should treat your driver, which is any driver, and you get the most out of them. You push them when they need to be pushed, and you ask them for information, to go faster. And he's smart. I can go on and on about him, but I'm very proud of him and this entire team and the effort that they put out. I feel like our pit crew is better, and he's played a big role in that. I feel like our cars are better, which he's played a big role in, and I feel like I'm better, today because of what he brings to the team.
Jeff, throughout the garage area the last couple of years, it's like Jeff maybe doesn't like Jimmy Johnson's setups, but it seems like this year all that's out the window. I mean, I've always said on this very show, you're one of the greatest race car drivers. You and Tony
First
Stewart.
and second.
Thank you.
You're one of the greatest. But I mean, does the car tomorrow close the gap, or did just Steve help you get going this year? I mean, you've always been good, but you're dynamic now.
I got to say that they're making the cars better. I've never been able to really change a whole lot in my driving style and do things a lot different. Yeah, sure. You got to learn how to drive the car that has the bigger rear springs and try to carry more speed in, and you adjusting the brakes. But I brake a certain way. I get off the brake a certain way. I get on the gas a certain way. I've been doing it.
Very good. It's won you 4 championships.
Yeah. And I don't want to change that now. And I feel like it takes takes me sometimes a little time to adapt. But I'll be honest, you know, Jimmy drives so much different than me that he can get away with some things that I can't. And that's the thing that I think we've learned is what we can use of his setup and what we can't use. And I think it's vice versa, what he can use of our setup and what he can't use.
Good teamwork.
But what about him stealing your setup of Martinsville? What
Yeah,
a classic.
You guys make too much, you make too much out of that.
I know that.
Jimmy is an awesome race car driver, and you know, when they come in there, and we give them, we give every bit of information. They give it to us, the 5, the 25, and we give it back. And that's the only way that we're all going to be a part of the chase and a factor in the championship. Hey,
Jeff,
buddy. Thank you, man.
congratulations, man.
Good job. Thanks,
There's
man.
Jimmy. We're just talking about you.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to do an interview?
Thank you, guys. It's an honor.
No, they won't let us interview you. What do you mean, no? The truck says we can't interview Jimmy Johnson.
And we got to let these guys go celebrate, man. We've had our time with them. Congratulations,
Yeah,
Jeff Gordon, on win
appreciate
number
it.
76. Right now, we're going to take a look at the Lowe's move of the racer. At least at first, what we thought was going to be the Lowe's move of the race.
Yeah,
we
right
said,
here it is.
This time, it's going to be the Lowe's move of the race because
that
Tony
actually
got by.
was the move of the race, and I thought we were done.
So Tony gets by Jeff, but then we had to recalculate the voting. The voting went back because this was the Lowe's move of the race.
Can the Lowe's move of the race go to the Home Depot car?
I don't know. That might have been trouble. That might have been a problem.
You might be in trouble now.
Folks,
Thank you, guys.
We got to take off. Jeff Gordon, thanks a lot.